take these arms that are no longer being used in crimes and make them into something that is beautiful and inspiring and people want to put on their bodies. And at the same time, those people are funding programs to reduce gun violence. These are two examples. One of them is made out of gun steel, the other one is made out of bullet shell casings and brass. So this is recycled gunmetal and bullet shell casings that Liberty United has used to turn into a version of Philip Crangy's railroad spike design. He came up with this idea based on the golden railroad spike from 1869 they drove in Utah to bind the U.S. East and West Coast railroads together and give us the Transcontinental Railroad. And I thought it was a really interesting and productive example of the use of metal in American history, turning these guns into something that was exemplary of American progress. And so each one of these pieces bears the serial number, you can see here, of one of the guns that we've recycled to make these pieces. And then all of the pieces, the profits of these collections then fund programs to reduce gun violence back in the cities where we have relationships, as well as more broadly across the United States. Guns are used to, at least in the situations that we've dealt with and we're trying to find resolution for, are used to intimidate and harm and kill people. And that happens thousands of times in our country every year, and we don't think it should. And we think that people should have the ability to voice their desire to see that change. And I think quite a bit of the gun violence in the U.S. is driven by economics. And so the United States has a manufacturing base that's been declining over the last couple of decades, and I thought we could take this business and essentially take guns from the United States and remake them into something beautiful here in the United States using American labor and American skills, and hopefully at the same time build those skills. I think that gives people a positive avenue to say, I don't think that gun violence is something that should be happening in our country, and make actually a physical and economic expression of that.